I'm about to read your mind. You're sitting around thinking, how is the Quran beneficial for me? In a psychological sense. Yep, just read your mind. The concept of the nafs in the Quran is actually very beneficial for human psychology, and here's the proof. One reason is that the Quran helps us battle against identification. Identification refers to the tendency of the ego to fuse with things that are not actually a part of the ego. Meaning, if you're not careful, your ego naturally starts to assume that things outside of it are actually a part of it. These outer things can be another person, a role that you play in life, or even an object that you own. Here's some examples. A judge who goes home and still treats his family like he's in court and he's the judge. He's identified with his role as a judge. Or someone who feels like a nobody because he hits hard times with money. He's identified with his income. Also, one of the most common is when you feel like you're a bad person because you don't meet other people's expectations, even if you're not doing anything bad or sinful. Going back to the Quran, the concept of the nafs tells you that even within your own body, you have two entities. There is your true self, and then there's your nafs. And you must not identify with your nafs. Some things that are a part of the nafs are your desires, your instincts, and many other things that we don't have time for because I got to keep this short. All of this can get very abstract very quick, so think about your true self as an observer. You can observe your desires, your instincts, and the rest of your nafs. That's where the separation is. The observer and the observed. The observer is your real self, and the observed, the nafs, is just a component of the real self. Highlighting the inner separation between your true self and your nafs is extremely healthy psychologically because it helps you battle against identification. An easy way to spot identification within yourself is just to ask yourself what fluctuations in life drastically change your mood. I'm going to repeat that. What object or person that is not you do you depend on to keep yourself positive? Whatever the answer is, you're at least a little bit identified with it. The more outside of yourself these things are, the more suffering that is headed your way. The best way to battle identification, it's called non-identifying, is to simply observe and bring into your awareness what you're identified with. For example, if your mood is changed by a pair of shoes getting a stain, you say to yourself, this is my nafs, it's not me. Really, a simple change like that psychologically has proven to make a difference and cause an inner separation between the self and the nafs, or the self and anything else. Take a moment to do this. It might feel silly, but there's real psychological benefits that have been proven by modern day psychology. Until next time.